but just woke up. Welcome to Mash on This, Mashable's daily culture and entertainment show that gives you tomorrow's biggest news stories today. Sponsored by Ally's hardest working dollar. I'm your host, John Norris, covered in a thick layer of mucus, also known as Dory Greenberg. On Mash on This, we give you a quick rundown of what we think is the best the internet has to offer. So be sure to tell us what you think in the comments, and we'll get to them at the end of the show. Let's get into it. Some of you are still nursing your glittery, rainbow-tinted hangovers after celebrating the last weekend of Pride Month with all your heart and your liver. The parades in New York City and San Francisco were a blast, but today, we can't help but be jealous of Toronto's Pride celebration because Canadian Prime Minister and Tiger Beat level heartthrob Justin Trudeau was not only in attendance, but he was clearly living his best life. Trudeau was scoring so many points on so many levels yesterday. In addition to wearing a rainbow tattoo on his perfectly chiseled face, he was sporting rainbow Muslim-oriented socks in honor of Eid al-Fitr, which marks the end of Ramadan. Happy Ramadan to everybody too. And he also stopped to high-five a little girl dressed as Wonder Woman, which is why all the ladies love cool Justin. Last week, I questioned all of Justin's adorable media moments because they were testing my threshold of my cute tolerance. But look at this guy. Look at that genuine, unadulterated bliss. I have never been that happy in my entire life. And the fact that the country's most important leader came out in full force to support Canada's LGBTQ community has all of us Americans feeling one specific color of the rainbow, and that is green. Very, very green. So for that, LL Cool Justin, we salute you. Call me. Do you ever feel like your iPhone has a secret agenda to consume your entire existence and use you as a human flesh vessel for world domination? Me too. And a new study from the University of Texas at Austin might just prove us right. The study says that your cognitive capacity is significantly reduced when your smartphone is within reach, even if it's turned off. Literally, the mere presence of your smartphone reduces your brain power. Using 800 smartphone users, the experiments measured how well people could complete tasks when they had their smartphones nearby, even when they weren't using them. Before beginning the task, researchers asked participants to place their smartphones either on the desk face down, in their pocket or personal bag, or in another room. The researchers found that participants with their phones in another room significantly outperformed those with their phones on the desk. And they also slightly outperformed those participants who had kept their phones in their pocket or bag. This means that even if your conscious mind isn't thinking about your smartphone, the process of requiring yourself to not think about something uses up some of your limited cognitive resources. So let's collectively try to no look at phone, cause phone is, you know what, wait a second, here we go, okay. So much better. Let's try to distance ourselves from our phones to at least slow down the complete demise of human civilization. Now, it's time for a quick update from our sponsor, Ally, and their hardest working dollar sweepstakes. If you're a regular viewer, first of all, we love you. And second of all, you probably already know that Ally has given a whole bunch of dollar bills around the country a considerable upgrade. Cha-ching. Here's how it works. If you've got a George Washington in your pocket, head over to allyhardestworkingdollar.com and enter the bill's serial number to find out whether it's a golden ticket that could win you $100, $5,000, or the grand prize of $10,000. This week, Southwesterners in Dallas and Phoenix have been added to the ever-growing list of cities with the rest of the hardest working dollars in circulation. Don't forget how fast money can travel. So no matter where you are, check your dollars. You can literally be sitting on money, people. So get up off your tuchus and find out if you're a winner today. It still amazes me that There are still people in the world who are more concerned with making money than protecting the environment. When it comes to convincing these people that it's of the utmost importance to protect national parks and cut down on greenhouse gas emissions, it usually falls on deaf ears because it's not explained to them in terms of money. But now, the multinational accounting firm Deloitte has placed a dollar amount on one of the world's most delicate ecosystems, the Great Barrier Reef. And that amount is approximately, get ready for this, $56 billion with a B dollars. Now, for those of us who understand the incredible significance of the Great Barrier Reef, it might seem unnecessary to put a price tag on such a priceless entity. It's one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, for crying out loud. However, climate change rejectors will have a hard time arguing against this $56 billion valuation. Tourism alone contributes $29 billion, and the reef supports around 64,000 jobs, which is valued at $6.4 billion. In the last 30 years, 50% of the corals on the Great Barrier Reef have disappeared, and severe damages are on the horizon if we don't act now. So to find out how you can help keep this extremely valuable natural wonder alive, visit the Great Barrier Reef Foundation at barrierreef.org. If you don't believe that Serena Williams is one of the greatest athletes of the 21st century, then I invite you. Come at me, bro. And that goes for you too, John McEnroe. The former tennis champion threw shade at Serena by telling NPR that if Serena played on the men's circuit, she'd be, quote, like number 700 in the world. Oh, he did not just come for her for no goddamn reason. He also followed up his statement by saying that on a given day, Serena could beat some players because of her mental strength, but if she had to play men regularly, it would be an entirely different story. John, dude, have you learned nothing from Billie King versus Bobby Riggs? You can't come after a tennis god like Serena and you just can't. You can't even acknowledge her physical strength, skill level, and athleticism either. Just like, bro, in the same NPR interview, you said that even your own children think that she would kick your old wrinkly ass. And if you had the gall to say that you might have had an upper hand on her right now because she's pregnant, she won the Australian Open while she was preggers. Ain't nothing but a thing. Bottom line, do not come for her. She is not the one. In an effort to remain relevant, Kim Kardashian is letting her fans help name her daughter North's new puppy. In a tweet yesterday, Kim reminded us that the pup is still nameless, and while Lil Nori came up with some great frontrunners, it was up to us, her adoring public, to pick the name of the newest member of the Kardashian clan. The choices are Peachy Pop, Peaches for short, Sushi, Goldie, and Baby Jesus. As of this morning, Peachy Pop was in the lead, but come on, let's be real. The only choice here is Baby Jesus. It's very much on brand with the Kardashian West higher than thou facade. And also that dog looks downright miserable in this photo. And Jesus famously suffered for the salvation of his followers, so this makes a whole lot of sense to me.